Hi crafters, it's Chloe from Chloe's Creative Cards, and today I'm going to show you a slightly different project. So still equally as beautiful, this is using the Flower Bouquet 3D embossing folder, stamp and die set, but using it in a completely different way. So to create this card, we are literally just going to be using white card, our white winter frost glitter, some jewels, and that's about it really. But I wanted to show you how you can use really simple basic materials but still create something that's absolutely stunning. So to get started, I have got a card blank that I've already trimmed out. Let me give you the sizes of this because it's a slightly different size of card. Let me just double check it to start with. So it's a 5.5 by 7.5 inch card. So I've trimmed that down from an 8x8 card blank. So what I've then done is cut a piece of crystal white pearl card, just slightly smaller, so that'll fit on the front. And then I've got another piece of white card that'll just fit on the top, again, a little bit smaller again. Now on the finished sample, I've not actually done any embossing in the background, but I thought we would on this one, just to show you the difference that that can make. So I'm going to take that little piece of card, and I'm going to take my pretty Swirls 8x8 embossing folder, which is one of my personal favourites at the moment. I just love it. I think it's my favourite embossing folder that we've done actually. I just think it's gorgeous. It's so nice to use for like weddings. It looks gorgeous on white, looks beautiful on your pearl card. So just using your 2 cutting plates, we're going to send that through the Gemini. And then we'll just grab that when it gets to the other side. Like so. And look at that embossing. It's just beautiful. So next up, we're going to take that piece of white card and we're going to take the Bouquet embossing folder, which is this one here. So this is a 3D embossing folder, so this is slightly different. We'll just have to adjust our plate combination for this one. So we're going to place our card in the middle of the folder. We're going to use our base plate. Now, for some Geminis, it'll just be a plastic shim. For mine, because it's a little bit older, I put the metal shim in as well, just to give it a little bit extra welly. So we'll send that through. And then we'll grab that when it gets to the other side. And when I reveal this, you'll see how gorgeous this folder design is. It's just absolutely stunning. So we're going to get this all laid up, ready on our card. So the next thing that I'm going to do is take my coordinating dies that match with this embossing folder. And we're going to die cut the 3 flowers just from some white card. So because we're using 3 dies, I'm going to just use a little bit of low tack tape just to tape those down, then they won't move as they run through the die cutting machine. So again, I'm going to use my metal shim and my plastic shim, and then I'm going to pop my cutting plate on the top. I'm going to send those through the machine. And then we'll grab those at the other side and push those through. There we go. So the next thing that we're going to do is take these flower designs and we're going to pop them into this 3D folder here. So what we're going to do is just take the flowers. You're going to look through your folder and just line them up like so. And then you can just take a little bit of your low tack tape like this and just tape them so they're inside the folder. So we can reuse some of this tape here as well. So I'm going to do exactly the same with the smaller ones. So just going to line that up within the folder, a little bit of low tack tape, And then the same with the next one here. So a little bit of low tack tape. Just worthwhile spending a little bit of time doing that little bit of lining up. And pop that in your folder. And then we're going to send that through our Gemini machine again. And then we'll just grab that at the other side, and then you can see we've got the flowers beautifully embossed. My low tack tape's just got a little bit stuck there. Just carefully peel that off the back. Can just lift a little bit of your card away, so just be a little bit careful of that, a little bit mindful. There we go. Right, so we've got all those out there now. So the next thing we'll do is we'll start to assemble our card up. So I'm going to stick this first piece down flat. So we're going to take just a little bit of glue. Just under the back of there. And then we'll just start to stick this all down. Like that. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue just under the back of this one. Not glue, sorry, foam pads. Again, if you want to keep this flat for posting, just use your glue or double-sided tape rather than your foam pads. So then we'll take the backs off of these. Stick that down. Like so. And then we're going to start and stick the flowers on the top. So to do that, just going to cut some little foam pads down. And then it's completely up to you. If you want to use glue gel, go for it. I like using foam pads because it gives you then a nice, like, even depth. This is just standard card I'm using for these parts. And again, I'm using foam pads. If you don't want the level of depth that I've got, you can just use, you could stick these on flat even if you want, or you don't have to put the extra layer on if you don't really want to. So then we're just gonna line up our flowers. Just stick these down over the top. The same with this one down here. Same with the smaller one. There we go. And then within the die set, you get this little centre stamen die. So cut 3 of those out. And again, I'm just going to use a little bit of foam on the back of each of those just to layer them up. Stick one there. The next one there. That one there. Okay. And then what I've got is, these are like some little jewels that I just bought for sticking on my nails, to be perfectly honest. So, but they're really pretty, like crystals, and I thought, oh, could use those in my cards. So I'm going to put some of these into the background because you do some like teeny tiny ones. So for all the not self-adhesive, which is a little bit annoying, they do look very pretty. So I'm going to take these and just pop them down like that. And then we'll take some of like this kind of like, not middle size, but they're a little bit smaller. I'm going to put these onto the stamen. Like this. So this is where your art glitter dries clear clay really comes in, because you've got that little metal fine tip. But then you can just work your way around. And add the little jewels on. And again, it's completely up to you how many jewels you want to add or how few. Like, I like quite blingy things, so I will probably put quite a few on. But if you maybe don't like things as blingy, you don't need to put as many on. It's completely up to you. It's your card at the end of the day that you're making, so you do what makes you happy. So I'm going to put some little dots just in the background. I'm going to stick some of these little jewels in and around. Few more, and again, like I say, you can put as many or as few on as you like, really. And then one more there. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my glue. Just going to do some little dots of PVA like this, and this makes a massive difference actually to your finished cards. And then we'll take a little bit of glitter just over the top. So that's White Winter Frost, which is like a much finer white glitter, which is lovely. And then I'm going to take my little acrylic block. I'm going to grab a little Hello from my Sentiment Builder set. Just stamp this onto some white card. This is a Morning Mist ink pad. There we go. And then we'll take our little trimmer. Just trim this down. In fact, it's easier if I do it that way, won't it? There we go. So then we've got a little hello. And then we can take a little bit of a foam pad, go just on the back. That can then go in the bottom corner. and that would then be your finished card. So that's fully a white on white project, only using white paper and card, and you can see how lovely that looks. So I've embossed the background on that one, this part here, and then on this one I've just left it plain, but you can see that's two beautiful projects one way. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we've got lots and lots of inspirational content, and we're always uploading videos. As always, everything I've used I've listed in the description below, and everything is available to purchase from our website, which is www.chloescreativecards.co.uk. I really hope to see you again soon, and thank you for joining me. Bye.